Welcome back to Community, and now it's time for Claudine to put on her dancing shoes.
You all wish you could see that, but what you are going to see is someone who is now 75 years old, taught so many kids in Buffalo. She's retired, and we're celebrating Miss Barbara. The woman in the middle is Barbara Glover, better known as Miss Barbara.
My mother enrolled me in dance school at an early age. I think it was 5 years old. And it actually was recommended by the doctor because I was a bow-legged little girl.
And from there, her love of dance grew. Eventually, her talent showed others she needed to be an instructor.
I started with 12 students. And from there, it grew.
Her studio was in several locations, the last place on East Delavan in Maine.
My strongest area was tap. And I taught the younger ones because I wanted them to have a good foundation, you know, and so I always had the tots.
Even today, at age 75, she taught me a few steps.
Follow the foot and seal down. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
She's choreographed productions for sororities, pageants, and The Wiz.
So many people were sold out each night.
She was just the second Black to open and own a dance school in Buffalo.
There was a need, and I think that all children should have dance in their life. You know, not to be dancers, but you know, it's like going to school. You have to take math and geography, you know. So dance should be, is an education. It's not just something you should do with children on Saturday morning, because there are so many benefits derived from dance training that have nothing to do with lights, camera, action.
And she was known for her discipline.
The kids call me a drill sergeant. You practice and practice and practice until you get it right. Saying failure cannot cope with persistence. And I am persistent.
How has dance changed over the years?
57 years ago, there wasn't technology like it is today. The technique, the dedication, the commitment, all of those things are required for dance. And that's the part that is lacking.
They weren't twerking 57 years ago.
They certainly weren't. If that is what, you know, their mom or dad and the child wanted, then Miss Barbara's School of Dance was not the place for them to be.
And her students have done well. Her daughter has a studio, and there's Nyla Ansari.
Now she is being recognized as a wonderful choreographer and director.
Former students and teachers, including Matthew Clark, are thankful for Miss Barbara.
Because she's left a legacy of not just dancers, but good human beings.
I have absolutely a ball full of confidence, personality, poise, how to be congenial.
The benefits derived from dance training, you know, they play over into their everyday life, regardless of whether they pursue dance, the discipline, the experiences, you know, they learn to focus. They learn the parts of their body.
Yeah.
The self-esteem, the self-confidence, you know, all those things are derived from dance.
She was even asked to teach the Buffalo Braves.
It was just a matter of coordination so that they wouldn't foul. If you see a ballerina, I mean, stand on their toes and, you know, and not falling and balancing. It all starts at the bar.
Focus, discipline, and practice.
It's about lessons. If you're alive, lessons never stop.